Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo June 5, 2022. You can be a little more protective of your plans and feelings today, with the moon in your solar 8th house all day. However, Mercury begins its transit of an outgoing, creative area of your solar chart. Mercury's transit sparks up your creative side, particularly on a mental level. You're in a good position to enjoy learning, sharing, and connecting. The power of your words is evident, bringing new opportunities into your life, and word of mouth works well for you. Attractions can be more intellectual during this cycle, or you draw in people through your intelligence and wit. There is a more natural flow of communication and a mental focus on pleasure, fun, romance, entertainment, and creativity in the weeks ahead. You shine brightest when you speak from the heart. And with savvy Mercury making its annual debut in Pisces via your romantic 5th house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression, there are plenty of opportunities for you to express your heart's desires at this time. To top it off, upon the moon's shift into meticulous Gemini via your intimate 8th house of sex, shared resources, and collaborations, you're being encouraged to communicate and merge with your lover's mind, body, and soul in the process. Single or already romantically attached, one thing's for sure, you're feeling some type of way today, but you're standing in your power. Expect your mental stressors to be alleviated. Mercury has been transiting through Aquarius, which was square to your sign. Today, Mercury leaves Aquarius for Pisces, which now trines your sign and infuses your projects with artistic passion. Mental Mercury wavers in mutable Pisces, brimming with imagination. You can use this quality of Mercury in Pisces to imagine how your passion projects can be completed or even what it looks like once it is completed. However, try not to get lost in your daydreams since it is easy to lose track of time during this mercurial transit. While the moon's return to your financial sector yesterday has also seen it form a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of money, it continues to find nothing but support as it makes its monthly visit. While this will always fuel your financial instincts and imagination and deliver valuable clues, hunches and insights, there is also a new sense of confidence in the air. There is a world out there waiting to be discovered. Your increased dynamism will spur other people into joining in. Be flexible and spontaneous, maybe traveling to a new town or on a short journey. Rediscovering your own local area can also be very inspiring, and even more enjoyable in the company of others. Take a time out and hang out with your closest friends, the people you can completely and totally be yourself around. Time alone might be even better, just for a little while. You need to recharge. You feel independent, open to fresh experiences. Don't be rushed too quickly into anything, even if you've a real opportunity to get to know someone new and interesting. Irrespective of whether you fall hopelessly in love or have a set plan, your love life is evolving in new ways. Try to make them the best. There may be more on your list than you feel you can ever accomplish. Don't be discouraged because you can't do everything, or because you can't become the best at something tomorrow. Becoming overwhelmed will hinder your progress. The goal is to slowly open up to the voice inside of you that intuitively knows what is right at a given time in life. Health practices come and go. The point is to remain mindful so that you can sense when your needs change. Watch your pocketbook and spending today, especially if you have a gift to purchase. This day can enhance your generosity, which tends to be pretty strong, anyhow. Consider putting your creativity to the test, rather than forking out the dough. Perhaps you can make something that will prove to even more special to the recipient. Give this a try and see what you come up with. Look for ways to make your gift as personal as you can. Just as Mercury, the planet of communication, is spending his first full day back in direct motion in Taurus, the moon wraps up its monthly visit to your communication sector. Having the moon here during the final and more potentially tricky final days of a Mercury retrograde phase made it easier to avoid the pitfalls while making the most of a chance to give the past and unsaid words a voice. As the moon moves on and with Mercury now in retrograde motion, you can start to enjoy the benefits. This comes just as professionally. There is also a chance to pause. A friendly aspect to forces on not just the relationship but the friendship front yesterday has seen the moon make a pivotal monthly visit to your communication sector. As well as revealing a lot more communication support to call on, this first visit since an eclipsing full moon in your relationship sector has gone a long way toward not just getting the communication lines open but boosting your confidence on both fronts. Our eyes in the sky. Although the sun is soaking up smart, airy Gemini vibes today and infusing your mind with logical ideas, there are three planetary bodies, ethereal Neptune and asteroids Juno and Vesta, in emotional water sign Pisces, revealing your subconscious visions. This elemental blend has your mind moving in one direction and your feelings in another, which can be pretty confusing during those important decision-making moments. But put those doubts and fears aside because, as always, the universe has your back. The confidence you get from the Gemini sun's perceptive energy reminds you that you have the thinking capacity to put all the details together when it matters most. And then when it's time to dream and take advantage of those imaginative, what if, or aha moments, those subconscious Pisces influences float in and surround you with intuitive guidance. So, lucky us. Today's planetary forces are at work in both the left and right sides of our brains and helping us cover all the bases. Make sure that you pay close attention to your health, which is all part of the process. Checking in with loved ones and keeping a gratitude list can help you see that you're progressing exponentially every day. Believing in positive notions can guide you through the energy if you're willing to let go of the past and move toward a more meaningful way of life, which is very possible today. In the morning, the Leo moon forms a square with Chiron in Aries, prompting anxiety. A difficulty expressing our emotional needs generates conflict on an inner, psychological level. No matter how we seek to right the ship, our efforts fall short, causing us to feel inept and angry. On the surface, it may seem like we are facing a straightforward dilemma, yet challenging incidents, events, or interactions are really intended to serve as catalysts for deeper reflection and reconciliation of past wounds. It is now time to take responsibility for our feelings and to stand up for ourselves. With any luck, we can do this without taking our frustrations out on those who may simply be in our line of fire at the wrong time. Aim to be as intentional as possible in your words and deeds to unravel insecurities without creating collateral damage. Following this, the moon forms a sextile with Uranus in Taurus, harmonizing our intuition and instincts. Flashes of insight occur to steer us towards new and exciting possibilities. We might meet someone in the course of the day who turns out to be a lucky connection. It is also possible that this signature will manifest in the form of an auspicious attitude adjustment. We understand how our emotions can be harnessed to work for us, giving us more bandwidth to deal with the unexpected. In this way, we consciously approach new experiences, rather than reacting improperly to unconscious triggers.